Good afternoon, everyone. Romney Smith at WTOC for The News Now. This is where we bring you quick updates of stories that we are working on for you right now. We're on a lot of different platforms. That includes our website, WTOC.com, the WTOC apps, Amazon Fire, Roku, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, lots of places you can get us. And I want to say hello to Facebook users specifically because that's where you can interact with me. Let me know where you're watching. Say hi, give an emoji, hopefully not the poop emoji. I've gotten that one before. I don't particularly appreciate that, but that's okay. Those of you who are watching already, Chantel Rivers, Brittany Messick, Chandra Fields, Sandy Tarver, Valerie McDonald, Deborah Gartner, so many of you watching us. We certainly appreciate that. All right, I do have to get to one of the big stories that we're following right now. This is out of Bryan County. Right now, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations is working with Pembroke Police to investigate a deadly stabbing that happened yesterday. The GBI says it appears at this time that the victim was stabbed during a domestic incident at a home on Miller Circle in Pembroke. The investigation is active and ongoing right now. Of course, if you know anything, you're asked to call police. WTOC right now is working to learn the identity of the victim and the person involved in it who allegedly stabbed them. When we get an answer, we will let you know. But again, for those of you who are just now tuning in from Claxton, from Augusta, from all over, right now the GBI working with the Pembroke Police Department to investigate a deadly stabbing that happened Sunday night during a domestic incident on Miller Circle. Again, right now we're still working to learn a lot of the different details within this particular investigation. Stay tuned at WTOC. As soon as we learn more, we will pass it along to you. All right, so it's finally here. On Saturday, the Georgia governor's race was officially and legally certified. Brian Kemp is the new governor-elect. And when at a press conference, he was asked his thoughts on this long, drawn-out election. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Look, we're moving on. Campaigns are about the future. You know, as I said Saturday, hard-fought race, but I won. We're excited. This group of people is ready to go to work, and that's what we're going to do as soon as we get done here. They're going to go to work just like I am.
His Democratic challenger, Stacey Abrams, appeared on State of the Union and emphasized that her and her team are planning to file a major federal lawsuit. It'll look at what she calls gross mismanagement of the election and the electoral system she says kept some people from casting a vote. We'll keep you updated on the development of that lawsuit. And speaking of voting, you can still vote absentee in the runoff for Hilton Head's mayor today, but that's only if you can't make it to the polls tomorrow. You'll have to head to the election offices in Beaufort or Bluffton anytime between now and 5 p.m. The election, of course, is tomorrow, and you'll vote at the same place you did for the general election. The two candidates running against each other are John McCann and Kim Likens. For more information on polling locations or to read more about their bios, head to our election center on WTOC.com. One more thing. Georgia's runoff elections are 2 weeks away, and you can also select the person to succeed Brian Kemp as Secretary of State if you're a registered voter in the state of Georgia. Republican State Representative Brad Raffensperger is going up against former U.S. Congressman Democrat John Barrow. They will both be on the ballot on December 4th. Keep in mind, whoever wins that race will have a pretty big impact on future elections in Georgia. There you go. There's all the election news. We officially have a Governor-elect Brian Kemp. He will be sworn in on January 14th. For those of you keeping track, we will have all of that fun information from there when the time comes next year. But I think everyone's just glad we finally have a governor-elect with certifiable legal results. All right, moving on. Okay, I've got to talk about Thanksgiving. You know it's coming up this week, and I know you guys are planning your menus. A lot of people are going to have turkey on the menu, so we have to talk about salmonella really quickly. Friendly reminder, one, don't thaw it on the counter. It gets nasty, it gets gross, and it can spread contaminants everywhere. Also, wash your hands properly. But we have had quite a few questions into the WTOC newsroom about salmonella. Exactly what is it, and how do I know if I have it? A doctor was on CBS this morning, and she broke it down. Take a listen.
Salmonella is responsible for about 1 million causes of food poisoning every year. And basically, when you ingest the bacteria, about 12 to 72 hours later, you can develop nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, fever, stomach cramps. It's typically self-limited, so it resolves within 4 to 7 days in most people. But in some people, it can get into the bloodstream. It can become a little more serious diarrhea requiring hospitalization, rarely death. And people who are more vulnerable seem to be young, less than 5 years old, older, greater than 65, and those who are immunocompromised.
All right, so there you have it. Pretty gross if you actually get it. So we want to make sure everyone washes their hands. We don't want anyone getting food poisoning. I've had it before. The only positive was that I lost 3 pounds. But the way I had to lose 3 pounds was not pleasant. So I hope everyone has a safe, clean plate. No one wants salmonella. All right, I want to get to Facebook really quick. We have a few questions. A lot of people asking about that Pembroke deadly stabbing that's happened. We don't have that many details right now. Again, we are working to learn the identity of the victim as well as the identity of the suspect who's accused of stabbing the person. Again, this person died. It happened yesterday in Pembroke. So again, we want to let you know we have someone working this story right now. We are asking those questions. The GBI is working with Pembroke Police to investigate this deadly stabbing. Again, it was during a domestic incident at a home on Miller Circle, which is in Pembroke. As soon as we learn any more information, we'll get that to you. All right, moving on, quick check of weather, because you know what? We all want it to get better. Let's see what the weather gods say. Weather gods, I mean our meteorologists. I'm kidding. All right, so 7-day forecast. Yeah, there's a rain threat. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So for all of you guys who like to wake up and go Black Friday shopping, you might want to bring an umbrella with you. But the good news is Turkey Day seems to be good. So for those of you who want to go outside, kick a few leaves around, throw the football around, or just take a little walk maybe on the beach, you're good to go. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to get some rain. It is what it is. We're still going to enjoy the time off, aren't we? I like to think so. All right, guys, I don't see too many other questions on the news story, so I'm going to get back to work. We have another digital update coming at 3 p.m. with different stories, so I will see you then. But if you have more information, you just need more news in your life, but you don't want to switch careers like I did, go to our website, WTOC.com. And we're also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, blah, 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 blah. You know the deal. I'll see you in a little bit.